Hey everybody, welcome to the Creativity Cave. I have a really super cute project to share with you. It has nice, bright, happy colors, and they're kind of colors I might not normally put together. So I'm sort of excited about this one. I am using just regular strips of cardstock adhered to a card. I cut the long way, and then I put a couple of flower frame dies on top, or framelits, and a little greeting. So let me show you how I did this. To start with, I'm using, like I said, half a sheet of cardstock cut the long way. So we would get two this way. So this is 4 1/4 by 11 inches. And then of course I folded it in half. And then I'm going to take and adhere some strips of cardstock. Now what I have here are, I took and cut some quarter sheets of cardstock. I have Tangerine Tango, Night of Navy, Bermuda Bay, and Crushed Curry. And these are colors I never use together. So I'm kind of proud of myself for going out on a limb, but I'm going to tell you that I didn't do it on my own. I'm actually inspired by a friend of mine, Kylie Bertucci. She is an Australian, and she was lounging around in a dress with these colors at home and made a card that inspired this one. And you'll see that on my blog. But in Australia, where she lives, it's summer, not winter, so I'm so jealous. But I think this is a great card to kind of imagine that warmer days will soon be here, right? So to make this card, like I said, I cut some quarter sheets, and then I just cut strips to make the nice little design here. So I'm going to show you. These are the strips I have cut. I cut 1/2 inch strips, 1 inch strips, and 1 1/4 inch strips of each color, and then I just aligned them up. And I'll show you how I put these on. Very simple. I'm going to use my Fast Fuse because I love it. And I'm just going to put a strip on, and then I will adhere this almost to the very top. I'm just going to leave a little teeny bit of white space. Now I'm making sure that it's flush against one side, and then you can see there's just a teensy bit of difference here. We'll slice that off at the end, so it's fine. So I start with my Tangerine Tango, then I'm doing Bermuda Bay, and I'm just leaving kind of that 1/8 inch between. Now, when I originally made this card, I laid them all out, and of course they were perfect, and I liked them and all that good stuff. But when I got to the very end, I kind of had a big gap at the bottom. And so I ended up actually cutting one more piece, and I'll show you what I did. I think you'll think it's kind of funny. So this is Crushed Curry. And so I'm just leaving like I said, about 1/8 of an inch in between. This is Bermuda Bay. And then you can see I got to the bottom and I have kind of this big white space left over. So I cut a 1/4 inch piece of Tangerine Tango. Now this, maybe you'll laugh about this too. So I put this on my card with my Fast Fuse, but my Fast Fuse is a bit thicker than this piece. So I think I'm going to try my glue for this particular one, just because it's a little easier to get that skinny strip with some glue on there, and then the adhesive doesn't stick out, because I actually had to rub some of the adhesive off. And if you've watched any of my videos, you know I'm a lazy stamper, so that was like a lot of work when I could have just did this. Okay, so like I said, you can see that edge right here of white sticking out. I'm just going to slice that off with my paper cutter, so it's nice and pretty looking. Okay, then to add my flowers, like I said, I used my flower framelits, something about flowers and frames and framelits. So that's the set. And so what I did is I'm curling each of the bigger of the two flowers down. And I just think this looks so fun and fresh and bright and happy. So I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back. And then I'll just kind of set that right here in the middle. Then on this one, I'm going to curl each one of these petals up so as to create some extra dimension. And again, I'll put this on using a dimensional and just place it right there in the middle. And then I have this little flower image. Let me show you where that came from. This is the Friends and Flowers stamp set that's in the Occasions catalog, and it's the circular image. I love this image, and it is made to coordinate with this punch. I can't think of the name of it. It'll come to me. It's a flower builder something. Festive flower builder, fun festive flower, something. Do you like how I have the names for these totally down? Okay, so then I'm going to take my crushed curry ink pad and I'm just going to stamp this down and then punch it out with my 1 1/4 inch punch. And because I think all things are better with a little wink of Stella, shall we put a little wink of Stella on here? So I'm just going to quickly brush on some of the wink of Stella over each petal. This is that clear, glittery, glimmery, awesome stuff. If you don't have it, you need it for sure. Like, I don't even know why you don't have it yet, so you should definitely order. And of course, to order, all you have to do is go to my blog post. All of the products I'm using on this card will be listed there, and you can purchase just so easy from my store. And of course, your purchases would be greatly appreciated. They help bring more videos just like this one to the fabulous land of YouTube and my Creativity Cave blog. So look at that. Can you see the shimmer? Let's see. Oh, pretty shimmer. Okay, so to finish this off, it needs a fun greeting. So I took and put together Hello Sunshine. This is from the Crazy About You stamp set. This was in last year's Occasions catalog. Love that set. And to stamp this, I'm going to take just a little strip that I have, and I'm going to pan. Now, no judgment, okay? You cannot judge, but I'm going to pan over to where I hold all this. On my desk, I have this. Ooh, scary. This is what it looks like outside of my filming area. But this is my jar that has strips in the different widths. So like this is the one I just grabbed, and then these are like 1/2 inch strips, and then there's some 1 and 3/4 inch strips. So anyway, I just keep those there. They're all also filled with my half sheets of cardstock. Oh, and this is like my next video that I'm filming stuff. Okay, so I just showed you my secret outside the camera, and you cannot judge. Promise. Okay, so I'm going to take my Bermuda Bay ink pad and stamp that greeting. So I mounted the hello and the sunshine on my block here, all together in one. And then now here's where you're going to get down in there and stick your butt out so that you stamp it perfect. And then last but not least, I'm going to use one more punch, and that is the banner punch, and that is how I get these awesome perfect flags every time. I will just center this in and punch it off like so. And then here again, I'm going to use my glue rather than my fast fuse to adhere this to my card. And then I'll just trim off the excess. And I just think this is so cute. Okay, and then slice, karate chop, that all goes. Oh, but wait, we have to put something in the center. So the center of these are the iced rhinestone embellishments. I have a couple of packages all here in one. But now, I don't know about you, but these bigger ones, I always seem to end up with extras because they're a little bit bigger, and sometimes they are more challenging to find the right place to put them. Voila, this is it. This is the place. So I put that on here, I'll karate chop that off, and it looks just like this. Oh, so pretty. Anyway, I hope you like this card. Please go to my blog. The link will be posted in the description of this video. All the supplies that I used will be there. And remember, when you purchase through the Creativity Cave, you become a VIP and you have access to all kinds of fantastic perks for VIPs. And there are rewards. There are thank you cards. There are all kinds of glorious things. So please check that out. And thank you so much. I hope you have an awesome day. Bye.